Welcome to Mr. Right, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes.
The camera's running, correct?
Absolutely it is.
Okay, that's a camera?
This is audio.
So it heard what I said to you, correct?
Absolutely.
Awesome sauce. So what are we still doing here?
Because we have to get both sides of the story before we can let you go.
Well, we're going to be here for a long time, my guy. Because I just told you the whole story on my side.
Okay.
So if you got a problem with that, you can kick rock, because I am not going to deal with this.
Okay. As soon as I hear back from the other trooper that's talking to Mary, you'll be free to go, okay?
Whatever. Hi, how you
Hi.
doing? Name and badge number.
Corporal Norris. My badge number is 12218.
Okay.
You requested me down here. What can I do for you, sir?
Your officers are illegally detaining me.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
What's illegal about it?
Tension reaches its peak as the citizen stands his ground, refusing to provide ID without reasonable suspicion of a crime. Trooper Baruzzi, badge number 15,188, insists he is being detained, yet fails to cite any offense. The standoff grows increasingly heated, a perfect example of how easily a simple welfare check can escalate into an unlawful detention. Would you comply or stand firm like this man did? Follow Mr. Right, ID Refusal to learn your rights, and thank the original JFA channel for bringing this case to light.
I wanted you to come out and talk to me. She said something. She related to us that you were making some suicidal statements or something like that. What? Okay.
He's over there trying to get me to sit there and play with another guy because we're playing airsoft. And one of my airsoft guns shot 6 shots instead of 3. And they're over there like, you gotta ride with one of the admins. And I'm like, I'm not riding one of the admins. Okay. So because I'm leaving and I'm not shit, they're over there around with me. I have a whole thing up in New York with other groups where they're like literally like, oh, he's a because he doesn't agree with us. So I'm not gonna put up. I'm not dealing with this. Okay.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know anything about what happened before I got here. Like I said, we got called, said that Mary said that you made some suicidal statements and you left in your vehicle. So that's
yeah,
why.
I did leave because I don't want to deal with this.
Okay. Gotcha. So you haven't made any statements saying you want to harm yourself or someone else?
No.
Okay. Did you make any threats towards them saying you were going to hurt them or anything like that?
Negative. No.
Okay. Gotcha. Do you have your ID on you, sir?
Yeah, but I haven't done anything wrong.
So we're investigating.
I know. Well, an
incident,
investigation. So, am I detained?
Yes, absolutely.
For what?
The cameraman questions several officers about their presence, only to be told it's for parking tickets. When they later admit they were lying, the exchange exposes a clear breach of police transparent standards. Officer Nash, badge 438, escalates the encounter by calling the citizen a fool, violating professional conduct policy and the principles of police accountability under the California Peace Officer Standards and Training Manual. Section 1013, Professional Conduct and Courtesy. The citizen remains calm, citing his right to film under the First Amendment and his right to request information through the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA. His demand for identification is fully legal under Penal Code SS 148GJ, which protects recording of public officials. While Nash's behavior borders on misconduct, the citizen exercised constitutional restraint, asserting lawful oversight rather than resistance. Viewers should always record, remain calm, and document officer identities for transparency.
Crime.
Because we have to figure out exactly what happened, okay?
No, but for what crime? Because I'll let you arrest me, but I'll sue.
Okay, well, you're not under arrest. So the reason I need your ID is because we got called to investigate whatever she is talking about.
And I just dispelled your investigation. Somebody who's out of sorts.
Okay.
And somebody who is like not thinking clearly is not going to know their rights and go down the line and check all the boxes and say, what's your probable cause? What's your RAS?
Okay, so we saw through a report. So in our report,
and this is live stream, by the way. What's your name and badge number?
Trooper Crawford, badge number is 14070.
Right.
So you're also being visually and audio recorded on my vehicle as well, okay? So we saw through a report, and in order for us to submit a report, we have to get everyone.
You can get their names,
we have to get everyone's
their IDs if they want to provide them, but I'm not going to provide any IDs.
You were involved in the incident, okay? So that's the only reason I'm asking for your ID.
And they can provide it. I haven't done a crime, so without a RAS, I don't have to ID. And since I wasn't on the road at the moment, I was obviously patting a bloody nose.
Okay. You didn't get into a fight or anything with them?
No.
Okay.
I'm prone to bloody noses. You want me to give you my wife's number? She'll call and she'll tell you. She'll confirm it.
Hey.
Every time it gets cold, because I used to pick my nose when I was a kid, I had it,
Officer Nash 438 stands silent as the cameraman methodically requests identification. 396, Wank 391, 466, and 436. The citizen then states he has already filed a FOIA request, the Freedom of Information Act, and obtained the department's pay grade list. His reasoning is precise: to match faces with official records for transparency. Under California Government Code SS62506270, the public has the right to access non-confidential government records, including names, salaries, and badge numbers. The cameraman's approach is lawful oversight, not harassment. By refusing to identify promptly, the officers risk violating departmental accountability policies and California Penal Code SS830.1. which mandates clear identification when requested by the public. The videographer's statement, "It's called an investigation," reflects a citizen's legitimate watchdog role protected under the First Amendment. The lawful course of action for officers would be cooperation, not mockery or dismissal.
what are they, cauterized?
Okay.
And I could give you that medical record too if you arrest me, and I'll just sue.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
Okay. You are not free to go. Stay here for me with Trooper Bertoluzzi, okay?
All right, am I detained?
Yeah.
For what crime? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Bertoluzzi 15188.
Can you say it a little louder because I could barely hear it?
Bertoluzzi 15188.
Bertoluzzi 15, what was it?
188.
180. Okay. It's really loud because it'll grow.
Would you mind at least giving us a phone number?
Negative. I'd like your supervisor down here. It's an illegal detainment.
It's not. Okay.
It is. You said I wasn't free to go.
You are not.
So I'm going to file a complaint. I don't mess around. I know the law. I know my rights.
Like, the thing is, man, like I said, you're not in trouble. We got
I
called.
know I'm not in trouble. I haven't done anything against the law.
Mary called us because she was saying that you were making suicidal statements. So therefore, we came and found you, coincidentally sitting right here. So we came and talked to you, said, hey, make sure you're not suicidal. Perfect, you're not suicidal.
All right, so am I free to go?
We don't think you're suicidal. But where it comes at, we have to still do a report saying...
Yeah, you don't think I'm suicidal.
You understand the faster you work, the faster...
I don't have to work with you. I've done nothing wrong. I've committed no crime. I'm not... How? You're cops planning. You're cops planning. You're cheering. I'm gonna get harder for myself for what? Because I'm not cooperating with an illegal detainment?
But if you just said, no, I'm fine, I'm good, we had an argument, you'd probably be on
I
your
just
way.
said that to him, and it's on camera. It's on stream.
But I need to get your information.
I'm not going to give it. Without a crime, without any razz, you want to arrest me, go right ahead. I'll sue. Easy money. You'll pay for my next house.
Okay.
All right, so am I still being detained?
Yep. You
Under
said you
what?
wanted a supervisor.
For what cause?
You said you wanted a supervisor, so he's on his way.
Okay, but am I being detained?
At this point, yes, because you're not giving us your information.
And okay, for what crime?
We already
For what crime? You can't detain me without a crime. Okay, good for you.
You don't have both sides of the story, so therefore you were sitting
I
here.
just told you my side of the story on camera.
So it'd be
and your camera's running, correct?
Absolutely, it is.
Okay, that's a camera?
This is audio.
So it heard what I said to you, correct?
Absolutely.
Awesome sauce. So what are we still doing here?
Because we have to get both sides of the story before we can let you go.
Well, we're going to be here for a long time, my guy. Because I just told you the whole story on my side.
Okay.
So if you got a problem with that, you can kick rock, because I'm not going to deal with this.
Okay. As soon as I hear back from the other troop.
As tension lingers, the cameraman accuses a female officer, unnamed in this clip, of having an attitude problem and being dismissive from the start. Officers begin making sarcastic remarks like bounce, rock and roll, skate or what, undermining the seriousness of the encounter. Although no direct physical interference occurs, the tone of ridicule from officers shifts the power dynamic and could be interpreted as unprofessional conduct. Under First Amendment protections, citizens have the right to record and confront public officials on public property, especially during non-criminal investigation. The Police Code of Ethics demands respect and impartiality regardless of personal bias. The videographer stresses, "We're not against police, we're against bad cops," asserting his watchdog role. Mocking the public, especially during a transparency check, contradicts principles of accountability. Officers should de-escalate, remain neutral, and avoid verbal provocation that may violate departmental conduct standards.
For that's talking to Mary, you'll be free to go, okay?
Whatever. Hi, how you
Hi.
doing? Name and badge number.
Corporal Norris. My badge number is 12218.
Okay.
You requested me down here. What can I do for you, sir?
Your officers are illegally detaining me.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
What's illegal about it?
No criminal activity is suspected. has been committed or is about to be committed.
How do you know? How do we know that?
What's your RAS? What's
My
your
RAS?
RAS?
What do you mean my RAS?
Your reasonable articulate suspicion.
We're conducting an investigation
Okay,
right now.
I don't have to
You're
assist
part
you
of
with
it.
an investigation.
You're part of it.
But I don't have to assist you. Even though I did tell your officer exactly what happened.
Now, it's sad because I could already tell that this supervisor has no idea what he's talking about. And this is the law enforcement officers that we pay to serve and protect. It's pathetic. Once again, know your rights, people. Know your rights.
Okay. Well, we're talking to everyone else. So bear with us.
Okay, I just told your officers that everyone else is trying to get me canned because I've been putting on YouTube about their airsoft shit. So obviously, it is whatever they're saying is not standard to what the truth is.
Okay.
Okay? So, again, I've already commented to him. I'm obviously not suicidal. I am, however,
Sure.
and I will be making complaints.
Fine.
So, unless you have a RAS or a crime that's been committed, what the am I doing out in the cold getting sick?
What you're doing right now is we're doing an investigation that you're part of. So you're just going to bear with
Have I
us.
committed a crime?
That's under investigation right now.
Under it. Okay, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm here with you. I'm not over
No,
this, so
I didn't
haven't
ask you
talked-
that. I asked you what
No,
crime.
I'm answering your question.
No,
Don't-
you're not.
Don't cut me off if you want me to answer. Let me talk.
All right, by all means. Let me hear what you got to say.
So there's another trooper with wherever you just came from. He's conducting an investigation right now to determine if, one, you're suicidal or any crime was committed.
Do I suicidal to you?
On the looks of things, no, you don't.
Okay, so here's
But how do we know that until we come talk to you?
here's an idea. I'm suicidal. So if that's the case, why would I go back to the hotel room? All my up. Because if you're dead, you don't need do you? Can't take it with you, can you? No. Right? And yes, I'm being slimy sarcastic right now because I'm cold, I'm angry, and I don't want to be illegally detained. So a suicidal person is not going to have the mentality to go back to the hotel room from the field 15 minutes away, grab their gear, their charging port, their batteries, and put it in their truck home away from those idiots. No, they're just going to go themselves.
Okay,
Okay.
well, let me ask you, what happened that you left? I don't know what's going on. So can you
So
elaborate a little bit more on your done
one
with
of my
their bullshit?
one of my airsoft replicas
Okay.
shot 6 instead of 3. I didn't know because it's a brand new replica.
Okay.
I told them I thought I put it on there. Oops. Now they want to make me write with one of the admins. Basically, I can't go anywhere. I can't do my own thing. I can't snipe from a house. I can't do my own. I got to be do-do-do-do-do.
You're handcuffed or something.
Exactly.
Okay. Where were they misconstrue that you might be suicidal for something?
I don't know. I never said
you say
anything
anything?
about I was going to hurt myself.
Didn't say anything?
No, I
Trying
thought-
to leave.
I was trying to leave and
Okay.
he was blocking me.
Okay. You didn't say anything at all that would have been...
No, I told them kick box from my truck. Because you can't illegally detain somebody, especially a civilian.
Right. I mean, yeah, you're free to move about and they can't block your car, and I get that.
I can talk to you. Name and badge number.
Trooper Kavanaugh 13446.
All right, I have no issue with you so far. What's the issue now?
Well, he was the one that was doing the investigation, so we're going to find out together.
Together. All right.
Because I don't
Again-
know either, because I'm here with you.
Again, unless you have RAS, reasonable, articulate
What happened
suspicion.
So from what I understand is there's some issues between you and Kevin and the employment business. Whoever you
See?
work.
Told you.
Yeah,
All right.
strike force. Got that.
They previously forcibly made you quit or something, however they put it. They let you come to these airsoft events still.
They didn't make me quit
No, I'm
previously.
talking.
Oh,
They
Nazi time.
they let you come out to these events still. You came out with a shotgun. They told you to put it on a certain setting. I think it was a 3-round burst. You failed to obey that command. Put it on a 6-round burst. They told you tomorrow you're going to work with a certain supervisor. You're going to learn a job. They're going to clean your slate. You're going to come back to work. You'll be good to go. You got angry. You packed up your stuff. You got in your truck. Wyatt came down and talked to you to try to calm you down. You said, you're done with this. Everybody, tell such and such not to come to my funeral. And then you attempted to leave. Well, you did leave. You backed up a few times and you kind of took off like a bat out of hell. He was trying to check on your well-being because you were all ramped up. And clearly you still are. Okay? Then they get back to the hotel. You're bleeding from the nose. It looks like you're bleeding from your lip.
No, I'm bleeding from my nose, went to my lip.
Okay. They're worried about your well-being because of what you said earlier. Okay? And that's why we're at where we're at.
Did you hear me say that?
Did I hear you say what?
Did you hear me say the words that they're stating I said?
No, but they heard
Okay.
them, and that's what they're reporting.
All right.
Okay? So now
there you go.
now we're at the conclusion of are you feeling any type of way where you want to hurt yourself or others?
Hurt myself? No. Would I like to punch one of them in the face? Absolutely, but I'm not going to because it's against the law.
Okay. Do you need any medical? What happened to your nose?
Again, I get nosebleeds because I used to pick my nose when I was a kid.
That's not
it's
again, but you
cauterized.
didn't tell me this
when
yet.
it gets cold and I start running all over the place, it bleeds.
Okay, so
I have a hole between the bridge
you
and
don't
my
need an
cartilage.
ambulance?
For a nosebleed?
I'm asking, do you want any medical
No.
attention at all?
I want to stop being illegally detained.
Okay, you're not feeling homicidal
I'm
or
annoyed, not homicidal or suicide.
Okay. You don't want to talk to anyone about that.
I would like to be on my way.
Okay. Do you have anything else you need from us? No. Okay. You're free to go.
Did anybody
now.
get his
Thank
information?
you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
All right, you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Okay. You know where to find us.
Oh, yeah, I do.
The conflict stems from a domestic dispute, not a crime. The vehicle in question, reportedly taken without consent by the girlfriend, actually belongs to the boyfriend. Despite this, officers responded as if it were a stolen vehicle case, highlighting a misuse of police resources over a civil issue. The cameraman correctly frames this as disproportionate and criticizes the female officer for displaying aggression without cause. Her attitude, perceived as dismissive and confrontational, could violate departmental conduct policy, especially when responding to non-criminal domestic incidents. Under Fourth Amendment protection, should not be subject to excessive force or escalation in the absence of a cause. The videographer's conduct remains calm, and his remarks reinforce public oversight as protected by the First Amendment. Officers should exercise discretion in domestic conflicts and avoid escalating minor civil matters into police actions. The public has a right to question that use of force and discretion. Officer Nash, 438, and his team receive a C for conduct. While no physical force was used, the sarcastic tone, refusal to immediately identify, and unprofessional insults violated the spirit of public service. The female officer, though unnamed, displayed dismissive behavior warranting internal review. In contrast, the cameraman, unnamed, earns a B+ for remaining assertive, informed, and within his constitutional rights. He properly invoked the First Amendment right to record and question and referenced California Gov Code SA62506270 for FOIA. The incident never rose to a crime scene or justified escalation under the Fourth Amendment. Citizens witnessing similar events should stay calm, document clearly, and request names and badge numbers without obstruction. It should remind us, public officials serve the people, not the other way around. Subscribe to Mr. Right, ID Refusal for breakdowns like this, and support the original channel for promoting transparency on the front line.